Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and it is the first Saturday after Christmas. So I wanted to show you what Bob got me for Christmas coloring wise. He bought me this set of Vigor Fun 136 colored pencils. They are a black barrel Asian pencil. Comes in a really nice case. Has numbers and names. I haven't played with them yet, but I will, and I will do a video once I do play with them. Comes with a coloring book and a sketchbook and all that fun stuff, tutorials but yeah, that was what I got coloring wise, and I got a bracelet. Bob's going to be going away for work a week at a time, so this bracelet is connected to his bracelet. So when he wants to let me know that he's thinking about me, he just taps on it and I get a vibration and vice versa. It's a very, very cute bracelet. I like it. So if you go, then it vibrates on his. So yeah, and I got a really large set of pots and pans. So I got a new cookware set, which was awesome. Hello, Emily. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Noelle. Hello, everybody out there in Lurker land. I've been sneezing all morning, so I've got a bit of a sniffle, so I do apologize. We will be coloring this page out of Teresa Goodridge's A Country Christmas, done by Creative Haven. And we're going to be doing that with the Pro Color, the Derwent Pro Color. I did start a page in the book that my son got me accidentally. I bought the book and it was his credit card or his bank card on the Amazon at the time. So, hello Yana, hello Sue. So I have started this one. This is with the ink tints that I've started this one with. The paper doesn't like water very much. I still haven't recovered. We had ham for dinner, and my body doesn't like ham, obviously, for some reason. So I like it. It tastes really good, but my body didn't like it at all. So, all right. So we're going to get started here. We're going to start on our wonderful little snowman fella. And we're going to start with this color. How is everyone? How was your Christmas? I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Oh my goodness, 22 people? Yeah, I had the family. 3. Me, my husband, and my kid. I don't I have not been dealing well with people. And yeah, I haven't been in the greatest Christmas spirit, so I'm going to color the whole thing with this sky blue, number 38. And these are the Pro Color. They're a little bit harder than the other Derwents. So yeah, yeah, nope, nope. 22 is too many. I don't even like having, 5 people in my house, never mind 22. You're a better woman than me. He's still working on it. He's going to be going back and forth for a few months, getting trained on the job and that sort of thing, making sure that, the corporate office is something that he wants to do and that he's going to be comfortable with before we move out there. So once that's confirmed and he's told them, yeah, I really want this, then we'll have better information on it. All right, now I'm going to go in with the next blue color here. I think I'm going to use light blue, which is number 37. Hello, Louise. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And Emily, I hope that toothache goes away. I hate toothaches. Tooth pain is so terrible. I hope it goes away. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. I don't have that many people that live that close to me. So I don't even think I have 22 people in my family that would come. It's like I said, much better woman than me. I would not have been able to handle it. All right, then we're going to take the light blue again. So this is the sky blue. Hello, Connie. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Angela. Now I have a really big box of pots and pans I have to take down to the Goodwill because I went through and emptied out the cupboard, which is good because I actually found one of the platters I was looking for years stuck in the. I have a blind corner in the very back of one of my cupboards. Well, in two of my cupboards, and it was stuck way in the back. All right, now I'm going to use this one. Thank you. I like it. I think it's a really nice light blue. I didn't want to do the snowman white, so I figured an icy blue color would work really well. This one is midnight blue, which is number 40. And we're just going to do the deeper areas with it. Like so. All right, now we're going to do his body, his cute little arms. And again, we're going to do a base coat of this, and then we'll put the other colors on top. Hello, Kim. Welcome, welcome. So it is at that time of year where we have to start deciding what we're going to do next year. Now, with the move and everything up in the air like that, I'm not going to commit myself to a lot of things, but I am going to start putting out a video um, at least once a week using different pencils and different techniques because I have gotten away from that this year, especially with work and everything else. I know the tutorial videos of how I do things go over really well, and people really enjoy those. So I will be doing some of those. I will also be doing some just coloring videos and that sort of thing just to, start making videos again. So what kind of things would you like to see done in videos? We might be moving to Wisconsin sometime late spring, early summer. It's a very strong might. Um, like I said, they've got him on a 90-day trial where he's going to work from home from Oregon, going back and forth. But we're pretty sure that it's going to be fine, and we're going to be moving there. Oh, it's a fantastic move, especially for Bob's career. Having him in the corporate office gives him a lot more abilities to do what he enjoys doing. The only concern is the corporate structure and environment might be a little different for him to deal with, and that's what they're concerned with at the moment. So, because, corporate environments can be difficult. So they're going to try it out and see if it's something he wants to do or something that he enjoys, and if so, we will be moving, which means I'm going to have to get used to a whole lot more snow. Yeah, it'll be fine. Like I said, I think he's going to enjoy it. So I'm using the same colors as I did on the face. And we will be putting sparkles on this, just saying. But we're not going to do that until the very end, because I don't want it all over the place. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Um, that's what Bob said, is that the roads themselves are usually no worries whatsoever. They have a really good roadworks infrastructure. So where here it snows and you're stuck for a couple of days, there it snows and it's a normal everyday thing. So hello, Julia. Welcome, welcome. All right, then we're going to go back over it with the sky blue, blending that light blue in. Hey there, Sigrid. Welcome, welcome. So nobody wants anything specific when it comes to the videos? And I might be doing another stream. I have an idea for a stream, but I don't know if everybody's going to enjoy it. So we'll do a poll on that one at the start of the year. I want to do it because I haven't done it in years, but it's basically the way that I started doing streams, so in YouTube, so I want to give it a try. There is I did do a tutorial on grayscale, but I can do a series on grayscale coloring because there is so many different types of grayscale coloring. But I can do that, especially with the AI grayscales. They are a little bit different than the hand-drawn grayscales. I still color them a lot of the same way, but it all depends on the page itself and the outcome that you want. Yeah, we can definitely do that as well. Color palettes are something I wing a lot of, but I do use my color wheel if I need to. Yeah, not tons of colors, but but sometimes, even the smallest of area, in order to get the effect you want, sometimes it takes, 3 or 4 different colors to get those effects in there. Soften that edge there. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking that light blue, the sky blue, and just softening the edge of that darker blue that I just put in, just to make it a little bit softer. I want it to be there, but I don't want it to have a hard line. But I want it to be brighter than the medium color I put in. Just ideas for um, a weekly video and what people want. Since I've been out of doing videos for so long, I don't know what people want anymore. Now, do you want a weekly video or would you prefer just to do the lives? What kind of things? Because I'm not going to have a lot of haul videos because I'm not buying anything, and you know there isn't a whole lot of things that I need until I start using what I already have. So I do too. I do too. And I'm not going to stop my live streams, of course. Um, but I know a lot of people prefer the tutorials and the haul videos. However, I'm not going to have a lot of haul videos. I am going to do a video series, and I don't know if it'll take me all year to do it, going through and re-swatching and reorganizing my pencils. So we will be doing an A to Z um, redo of the pencils. Because I think there's a couple in there that I've either lost the swatch chart for or I didn't swatch, which is very strange for me, but it does happen every once in a while. Hurry back. No, secret. I've never actually colored them. I don't do color by number. Um, it's just not something I've ever enjoyed. So I do appreciate them. I just have never, it's not one I've ever enjoyed doing. All right, now for his hat. I want to do his hat. First of all, in soft violet. Oh, uh, book with a cat. Oh, I've got quite a few books with cats. I'm not sure what one you're looking for. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I like doing the tutorials or the quiet colors. Another one that I could do is quiet color, where I just color. You know, basically just go through, tell you what color I'm using, and just color. Now, the thing with those is I forget sometimes that I'm on camera and forget to tell you what color I'm using. This one is soft violet. Sometimes I get into the zone and the next thing you know, there's no sound coming out of my mouth. Angela, what video were you looking for with cats? Good morning, Della. Thank you for the Christmas card. Della sent me an absolutely gorgeous Christmas card. I love it. That she handmade. She's so talented. She makes all kinds of things. And she colors sometimes. She hasn't colored in a while, but at least not that I've seen, Miss Della. All right, now we're going to go a little bit darker. And we're going to use Imperial Purple. Oh, okay. You want to, so it's called Adorable Animals. And I just had it out, but I put it away. So give me a second to find it. It's done by Jane Madej. And I have to locate it. There it is. So this one here. It's called Adorable Animals Grayscale Coloring by Jane Madej. And it's got two kitties on the front. Is that the one? Yeah. Nice, Sigrid. Well done. So, is that the one, Sue? Oh, that's okay. It's that time of year for our brains to be broken. It's available on Amazon and it's also available in PDF. I prefer the one on Amazon um, because I like the paper in it. It's not typical Amazon paper. Yeah, Della makes cards, and I love her cards. She always puts so much thought into them for each person. Yeah. Yep. Angela, we would not do well in the area that, oh my goodness, my brain is not working. We would not do well where there is no sun for a long period of time. That lovely place where it's cold and yeah, my brain doesn't want to tell me the name of it for some reason. I know where it is. I know what it is. It's just above, British Columbia. Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's, one of those things that I found out the hard way that there is such thing as a depression um, coming from not having that vitamin that comes from the sun. Thank you, Angela. I'm doing this fella a little more wintry, not quite the um, Christmassy. Vitamin D, that's the one. Yep. Thank you. Sometimes my brain just does not want to work, so. All right, so I'm going through and I'm just filling in the brim of the hat with this medium purple. I'm leaving the open areas for the light purple up there, as well as in the center of the brim here. All right, then we're going to take a darker purple. So we're going to take dark violet. Which one was that? Using. Okay, so this is the, I am so sorry that I missed that secret. That I do apologize. So these are the Derwent Pro Color colored pencils. The book is the Country Christmas Coloring Book from Creative Haven, and the artist is Teresa Goodridge. I am so sorry that I missed that question. So there it is. That is it, Louise. Yeah. Yeah, I was diagnosed with that when I was quite young, um, in my early teens. And I didn't know it was a thing that was caused by lack of sunshine. And the place I think is Alaska. Welcome back. Yeah, it does. And sometimes with my head down, I miss them. But thank you so much for pointing it out that I missed it, Sigrid. So sorry that I missed it, though. I hate missing questions. All right. Now, we've used three colors on there. Now I'm going to use a fourth as well. So we're going to use Heather. If I can get my pencil sharpener to start working. Okay, what's going on with my pencil sharpener? Hold on a sec. Check and make sure I don't have something broken in there. No, it seems fine. Just every once in a while it gets fussy. Okay, fine. I will use the other one. If it's going to be fussy, I'm just going to use a different sharpener, that's all. I have enough of them around. All right, so this is Heather, which is number 23. And we're going to use it as a blender for the darker areas. She did ask that, and I did answer. Like I said, it is the Derwent Pro Color colored pencils, because why not? And they were on my desk. I might, I've got a couple of ideas. First of all, I do want to do the tutorials because I do know that I enjoy doing them, and I know that there's a lot of people that enjoy them. The problem I have with some tutorials is I run out of ideas because I sit there going, well, they don't want to know that. So you guys got to keep me full of ideas because I will run out. Hello, Taylor. Welcome, welcome. All right, now we're going to go back with the soft violet. And I am pressing a little bit harder because I'm also using it to blend all of the colors together and to darken that soft violet color for the highlights. Okay, there we have his hat. And we're going to do the scarf the same color. Now this is all stocking here, and this is scarf. So we're going to do the scarf the same color. So we're going to base it with the light purple. So this is the soft violet. You as well. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope everybody has a really, really great new year. Excuse me. Yeah. And I have done a lot of those tutorials already. Um, I just have to go through and see which tutorials I've already done, what ones I do things differently now, because sometimes, you do a tutorial and then you find a better way to do it. So I'm hoping to start a new job in the new year as well, but that will be working from home part-time. So hopefully I will have enough time throughout the day to do more for the channel. The color I'm using now is the Imperial Violet. Um, yeah, I've done gel pen coloring in a coloring book. I do not do full coloring with gel pens. Um, I think I've done maybe one or two full gel pen pages, but I find that it is not my best work. But yeah, I do have a couple of different colorings with gel pens. Hello, Alex. It was good. It was quiet. Now I'm using the dark violet. I don't know if Tamara is still posting videos, but she used to do a lot of gel pen coloring on her channel. I don't know if she still has her channel up though. Okay, not a problem. And Connie just did a video, well, a live stream where she was using gel pens to color and using water. Was it water, Connie? To move the gel pen around and use it as paint, which was really cool. If you don't have Connie's channel, it's the CB's Coloring and Crafts. If one of the mods can link it, that'd be great. I don't know if I have Nightbot with it. If it is in Nightbot, it would be exclamation point Connie, but she just did a live stream last week that was really cool with gel pens. All right, then we're going to take the heather get into those shadow areas. Thank you, Angela. All right, then we're going to reestablish the soft violet. Welcome back. All right. Well, enjoy the bank run. As long as it's a bank run, not a bank heist, we don't want to know about that. If you're doing a bank heist, don't tell us because we'd have to be witnesses. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would be exclamation point Shannon for her channel. I must have missed that one. I think it's a really cool technique. Somebody taught me once to do that with mineral spirits, but I've never seen it done with water. Yeah, I've watercolored with the inks as well, which is always fun. All right, so there is our snowman itself done. Now we're going to do his nose. So we're going to start with this one, which is deep chrome. And then spectrum orange. Um, Angela did link Connie's channel. It was, I think, the last live. Connie, was it last live or the live before? I think it was Connie's last live, Della. The live before? Okay. I'm wrong. It's the live before. And it does. It makes a lot of sense with the fact that they are a water product that you can paint with them. And the trick with the putty was really cool to make it flow better. And then the bright red finally. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Connie. We're just going to go back over and blend all that together. All right, now we need some greens. So let's see, what greens do we have here? I think I want to start with moss green. As our base. Nice. I need to take a look and see if there's any of the coloring books that have come out this year that I really want that I haven't bought. Because there are some that came out that I thought I had pre-ordered and just never came, or I forgot to hit send on the order or something. I don't know. Oh, nice. 2 new sharpeners. Awesome. I got a really good set of pots and pans. Um, and with that was a pizza pan set and pizza cutter set and frying pans and all that stuff. I got a really lovely bracelet that connects me to Bob, and a set of coloring pencils, and now I'm going to go in with sap green and a coloring book from Bobby earlier. Yeah. I buy books for myself because I have a thing with books. If I don't look at it and I don't know that I'm going to color a lot of it, it doesn't go on the wish list until I look into it further. There are some books that are auto buys for me. Of course, Christine Caron is one of them. Selena Finish is another. If any of those books come out, they're one of those ones that automatically goes on my wish list. So, all right, Kim, have a wonderful rest of your day and a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out. We do appreciate you. Nice. I must say, those dogs are pretty talented to be out there selecting books. Smart dogs. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. We all have different interests. And with Selena Finish, it's one of those ones where she was one of the first artists I've ever colored. Um, and I really like her work. So I want to support her. There are some of her coloring books where I'm not a huge fan of some of them, but there is enough in the book that I'll color that I'll buy it. But I have to be able to color a minimum of, 25 to 50% of the book before I'll buy it. Sometimes I'll buy a book for one image, but not very often. Especially now that you can get quite a few of these images individually off of eBay. Or not eBay, oh, crud. You know the one. I hate it when my brain just says the wrong word and then won't correct itself. Etsy, that's the one. Thank you, Catherine. Yep, that is exactly it. That is exactly what makes the coloring community go round. There's so many artists out there, and if we all colored the exact same artist, it would be a very, very boring place. All right. Now I'm going to use a really dark green. So I'm going to use racing green. Is that what I want? Yes. Oh, awesome, Julia. Julia bought me a pencil case that I got before Christmas, which is awesome. Um, I was going to send out gifts this year, but I was a little sidetracked, and I'll be honest with y'all. This year has been one of those years where I was not excited for Christmas. I did not feel like the holiday season was here, and I missed a lot of things. I didn't do my baking. I didn't do shopping. Even the shopping I did for Bob and the kiddo that's here were last minute rushed. Yeah, this is hopefully what they want, and if not, tough. So I didn't do a lot this year, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. But it's just one of those things. I got into a funk, and it just did not feel like Christmas. It did not feel like December, and yeah, I don't know why, but it just did not feel like Christmas this year. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. There are a lot of different artists that I really enjoy watching people color. Um, I'm not fantastic with coloring them myself or enjoy coloring their work myself. But I love watching other people coloring it or seeing their finished works. All right. And now, last but not least, we're going to go over it with this one. They went to book outlet. Well, yeah, them be some smart dogs. Yeah, yeah, it just didn't feel like the holidays. It was weird. I'm not usually like that. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year, and I just couldn't get into it this year. Like I put up the tree and that was it. I didn't do all of the house decoration like I normally do. I didn't do any decoration outside. Just didn't feel like Christmas, that's all. There was something in me going, bah, humbug. All right, going in with the moss green again. And we're just going to finish this off. So Calamity is Julia Johnson. So if you see Julia's text, that's Calamity. It's okay, Angela. It took me a second too when I first saw her come in. Yeah, no, I did not um, do a lot of decorating, and I did the bare minimal um, on my tree. This year we've lost so many people in the family throughout the year that I did my angel tree, and basically it's the Christmas balls and angels, and that's it, I have a whole bunch of angels, but that was it. I think I have a picture of it if you guys want to see it. You want to see my angel tree? Yeah, I did. Here's my angel tree, and I've got the village underneath. It's just all angels, candy canes, Christmas balls. It does. Oh, okay. When you're on your tablet, yeah. It's because it's under a different account. But yeah, that's all I did. That was the whole decorating, which is weird for me. Usually decorate a whole lot more than that. All right, now we got some berries there, and I want to do those red. So we're going to start with number 15, which is plum. Maybe. Where is it? So it should be this one, but it's not. Oh, it's because I'm looking in the wrong ones. That makes more sense. Never mind. It's all right. I was looking at the wrong pencils. Well, now because they're so small, I don't want to over build the color on them. So I'm putting down the dark first on the berries. And this is plum number 15. Yeah, every year for a long time I was buying an angel for every person that passed away. Um, so I had several different angels that I had on the tree for those that had passed. But then it was getting to the point where I was buying 3 or 4 angels a year, and then I'd forget where I put them. So I found a really cute set at a thrift store that was a full collection set, and I just started putting those on the tree instead. And every year I count how many people we've lost and throughout the years, and we just put them on the tree. Yeah, pretty much. You just fill it with as many things as possible so it doesn't look black anymore. So the second color that I used is the Crimson Lake 14. This one is primary red number 12. So, and I need a sip of my coffee because my throat's getting dry. Awesome. I'd love to see it. All right, let's do the Let It Snow. I need, I think we're going to start with brown ochre, which is number 59. And that's going to be our base color. the words on the sign here, I will do in gel pen in a nice blue gel pen. And I'm just very loosely covering it. I'm not doing perfection on it because I'll be coming over it again to blend everything together. Alright, now the next color we're going to use is Copper Beach. And we'll do the door the same. I'm going to start with the Copper Beach. Oh, missed a spot. I think I'm going to take some stickles and I'm going to just put little bits of frost on the edge as well, just to make it look interesting. Thank you, Della. So if anybody that is on our Discord channel wants to see Della's tree, it is in the tab called Just for the Fun of It. Okay. darkest one, we want burnt umber. I think burnt umber or chocolate. Let's do chocolate instead of burnt umber. Sweet. There's nothing wrong with sister talking in the background. Unless she doesn't want to be heard. Just going around the corners and the shadowed areas with the chocolate. Getting those heavy shadows in there. And of course the nail as well. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's just for Discord, so there's not too many strange people on there. Now I'm going through a little bit more with a little bit more precision on the light color, which is the brown ochre. I want to get as much of this done today as possible. The first week of January, we're going to go through and um, do all of our works in progress and get those finished because I have a couple of them. Um, I will try. I try to get as many works in progresses done as quickly as possible, but I haven't finished the Christmas one, the last Christmas one yet. With Santa at the Christmas tree, I need to finish that one. I need to finish the one that I started with the ink tints. And I need to go through the books and see if there's anything else. Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome. And if I didn't say so, hello to everybody out there in Lurker Land. I appreciate you being there. I do apologize if I didn't say that earlier. And we're just going to use a gray on the nail. This is Storm Gray. And a little bit of black, ivory black. All right, now the stocking. I think we're going to do the stocking. Let's see, what color do we need? Let's do it pink. What do you guys think? Should we do the stocking pink? Yeah, exactly. It drives me insane knowing that they're not done. That's why I try to get them done as quickly as I can before moving on to the next project. But when you have a channel, that is not possible. All right, so we're going to do pink on the stocking. So the first color we're going to use is rose pink. And this is our lightest color. And welcome back, Sue. How was the bank heist? Yes, it's going to be pink. Pink and yellow. We'll do all the spots in yellow. And the bells. And gold. Maybe I'll do silver bells. Just so that it doesn't clash. We'll do a yellow ribbon. That's awesome, Angela. Yeah, ours were white, gray white with different characters on them, like Frosty and a reindeer and Santa Claus. However, what I bought for the guys' stockings didn't fit in their stockings, so I had to go with our traditional red and white. But because there's like spots and that sort of thing on here, it's kind of not really a traditional stocking design. So, and there's no way that that's snow in that specific area. So, we're not going to do them traditional. And then we're going to use cherry pink. Yep, yep. Hopefully everything, calms down and everybody's health gets better and, all of those things, especially when it comes to, coloring, because, coloring keeps us sane. We got to do it. Otherwise, people start hearing about it very quickly. I know in my house anyway. If I'm not coloring something, usually it's a bad sign, and it usually means that either I'm too tired, like this year it's been a lot of tired from work, or I'm sick. going to zoom in a little bit because it does look a little far out. There, that's better. Now you can actually see what I'm coloring. Why didn't tell me that I was zoomed out too far. Yeah. Yep. We had stockings. Now, with the Latvia, I did they do like anything other than stockings in replacement of the stocking, or were they more of the pagan traditionalists where it was a winter celebration to bring nature and healing into the home? Yeah. Okay. So more the pagan traditional natural healing, where it was all about the tree and the garlands and that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, even here, Christmas itself is based a lot on pagan roots. So the traditions of it anyway. Yep. A lot of people do forget that, but it's okay. It's a time for love, cherish, and respect of all things human, animal, plant, the natural respect of things. And yeah, there are a lot of people that have forgotten that that is where that tradition started. Yep, exactly. You got to respect how everybody enjoys and worships. Um, Not respecting other people's um, belief system is, denying yourself your own, and that's the worst thing, right? You gotta respect everybody's belief system. Whoever that is can leave me a message. There's somebody on my phone, but they can leave a message. It's probably just a scammer. All right, now the Geranium Lake, I think I want to use. No, Pink Matter Lake. You can do it, Angela. I've got this one and the Santa Claus Bruce Sanderson page. Those are the only two that I started this, well, and the one I started with ink tints that I haven't finished yet. going to take that light pink again. You got it. So this is rose pink, and we're using it to blend and brighten the highlights. Yep, as long as you're happy with it, absolutely. The worst ones is when I start a page and I don't particularly like the way it looks, and then I start flipping through the book and go, oh, I didn't finish that, and it looks really good. Why didn't I finish that? And while I was coloring it, I hated it. Those are my worst ones. I have a few of those. Over the years, I have gotten rid of all those books. Not very many of them end up in the do not finish pile, though. And sometimes it's a more of a learning experience to color. When you color something you're not sure how to color, it's not even that you don't like the picture, because if you didn't like the picture, you would just avoid it. But if you like the picture and you're just not sure how to color it, it is best to color it anyway, because it's a learning experience. You're going to learn how to color that page, and you're going to learn the different things about the paper, about the picture, about the ink on the page, that sort of thing. If you just avoid it altogether, sometimes that can be difficult to deal with. My worst thing is when I learn that, yeah, the pencils I've chosen, the paper I've chosen, everything else sucks. So it's just, best to move on. Yeah, I don't normally abandon pages though. All right, now we're going to work on the yellows. So I'm going to start with champagne because it's a very light yellow, but it'll give us a good base. And I'm going to do all the large yellow areas in the champagne. So the bow and the ends of the socks here on the heel and the toe. And it's just a very, very quick little base coat of it. And then we're going to come in with the primrose yellow. That's awesome. That's awesome, Mona. Yeah. There's only been a couple of things that I have not finished after I started, and that's because I completely messed it up and ruined the entire page, and there was no saving it, or I forgot that I was coloring it. I think those are the only two reasons why I abandon a page. This is the Primrose Yellow number 2. All right, and then this one. Oh, it's not too bad. How many did you start off with? Della, that's awesome. See, that's not bad. All right, now I'm going through and I'm just doing the little squiggly lines. Oop, I'm breaking my pencil. And I'll probably come through with a gel pen and do the squiggly lines again with some glitter. All right, now this is going to be our lightest color for the spots. Yep, yep. I would like to get at least the snowman taken care of. So we've got the stocking and the bells and the candy cane left to do on the snowman. And then tomorrow we will hopefully get the rest of it done. This is the most intricate areas. The rest of it's pretty. Alright, and that's our lightest yellow. And now we're going to go into some darker yellows. And we're going to use deep cadmium. All right, Joyce, thank you so much for hanging out. I am so sorry that I missed you coming in. I do hope that you enjoyed lurking. This is deep cadmium. Oh, I don't know why, but my ears suddenly started ringing. It can stop now. Alright, and we're going to go back over it with the bright yellow. And the polka dots we may go over with the gel pen as well. We will see. It all depends. Might use some stickles or something. I want them to be sparkly, so. Alright, now for the bells, we need the storm gray. Alright, then we're going to use this one, blue-gray. For the shadows. And we're going to come in with a little bit of black. Hello, Wilcox. Welcome, welcome. And we're going to come back over it with the, thank you, Yana, storm gray. It's coming through with the blue gray and a little bit more of the storm gray. All right, and we got the same over here. And then black. And then storm gray. Like so. And a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to take that yellow, because I did not do this over again. And with this one. Like so. All right, now for the candy cane, we want reds. So I want Crimson Lake. It's going to be an interesting year, Wilcox. It's going to be an interesting year. Next year is going to be an interesting one. Yes, no more surgeries. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to use this one. Then we're going to use primary red. Awesome. That'd be great. Hopefully it helps a lot. All right, and then gray. We want this one, I think. So felt gray. Yeah. Actually, I don't want that. I want this one. All right. And then white. Yeah, that's crazy, Alex. I know that when my youngest graduated, it was like, oh my gosh, I am so not ready for this. moved out anyway, and nothing really changed except for, for a short period when he did move out. But not very much, not very often. All right, now I'm going to take the Prisma white. Actually, no, I'm not, because that made a mess. I'm going to take the eraser in between there. I'm going to take the Prisma white, and we're going to put a band of white there, and here, and here, and here, and here. My Prisma white, for some reason, is very crumbly today. I don't know why, but that's fine. I'll come through with a gel pen or something later. Or I'll just do this the smart way. Like so. There we go. All right, so there is our snowman done. I'm going to zoom you out so you can see the snowman and all of the pencil mess I've made. See all the pencil mess I made? So we've got the snowman done. We've just got the outer areas to finish up here. So the door itself isn't going to take very long. The greenery and the ribbon is what's going to take the most time. So that is all taken care of so far. All right, so like I said, we will be working on trying to figure out what we're going to do for the year. If you are, yeah. If you have any suggestions that you would like me to do on the channel, or if you want to do a theme or anything like that, let me know. Send me out an email if you want. You can also reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, or of course Discord. All right, guys, so there we are so far. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. Of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now. We will finish it tomorrow.